What's up, guys? Kyle with DTOM Knives and Gear again, and today we're going to be talking about a knife that's already been overdone all over YouTube, but it's so good I've got to do it anyway. We're going to be talking about the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. Like I said before, we're going to be talking about the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This particular knife has been reviewed thousands of times on YouTube, but for very good reason. It's one of Spyderco's absolute best-selling knives. Matter of fact, it's so good, in my opinion, that I do have two of them. This one up here is the Military 2 in the K390 steel. This was an exclusive that Spyderco did with a Beto box, I believe. And this one is in the Maximate steel. I actually don't plan on using this one a whole lot because it is an exclusive. I have carried it though. But this one is the one that I carry most of all in the Maximate steel. Spyderco, I'm a Spyderco fanboy, and you guys probably already know that. But the Spyderco Military 2 is absolutely just one of the best EDC knives out there. Some people don't like them because they're not the prettiest knives in the world. I actually don't agree. I think they're great looking knives, but I do believe that a lot of people think that because of just the weird leaf shape kind of blade shape. But it's such a great blade shape for everyday carry. It's very thin behind the edge. This thing's a slicing beast. The handles on these things are, kind of blocky. It's got like a textured G10 on all of these. Depending on, it doesn't matter which color you get. I mean, they do have aftermarket scales and things that you can put on these things. But they're just such a fun, fidgety knife, and you guys know how I like that. But they're just so useful. They're really, really ergonomic, comfortable in the hand. You have the jimping on the backside, a little thumb ramp to get up there. And if you want to choke up, you've got a little finger troll that has jimping on there as well. You can just really get in there and get some good hard or detailed cuts. The compression lock, Spyderco's famous compression lock, which I just think is awesome. It does have the regular, or it comes with just the regular Spyderco pocket clip like this that doesn't really deep carry. There are, of course, tons of options for aftermarket pocket clips for these that allow for deep carry. You get your very large lanyard hole there. The pocket clip is a 4-way reversible pocket clip, so lefties, you're gonna love Spyderco because most of their knives do have this. We're going to go ahead and just get this one out of the way. The the Paramilitary 2, it comes in at about 8.28 overall length. The blade length is about 3.44, and you've got 3 inches of cutting blade. I think the standard version, you can get them in a couple of different colors, but the standard version does come in, I think it's S30V is what the standard ones come in. And I think you can pick those up, relatively inexpensive. I know that some people don't, they're very budget minded, but I'm pretty sure you can pick these up for about $125 in that base version. Let's go ahead, before we do some size comparisons, go ahead and get a weight on this guy. 3.95 ounces. So a lightweight option. They do make these in the lightweight version with the FRN handles, which I'm not a big fan of. I would much rather have the G10 handles. I do have one Spyderco in the lightweight version, which is the Mantix 2. And, it's a great knife. The Mantix 2 is an awesome knife. I'm really just not a big fan of the FRN, but, it is lightweight. Let's do some size comparison. We'll go ahead and put the Mantix 2, the G10 version, the Mantix 2 up there. We'll do another offering from Spyderco, the the Tenacious, one of the budget options, and you can kind of see that the PM2 is a relatively large knife. It's, it's not a beast or anything. Here it is against your Rat 1, and the Rat 1 coming in a little bit longer. Definitely have a taller blade on the PM2 and most of the Spyderco knives because of that. Here it is against your Benchmade Freak. This one, of course, is the Super Freak. But, very comparable to most EDC pocket knives. Most of these pocket knives are designed for just that, a EDC knife. But I really almost always seem to go back to carrying. I carry all my knives kind of on a rotation, but on the day that I carry the PM2, I'm excited. I absolutely love this knife. Oh, said it again. Because it's just a beast. It's great. Like I said, it's an awesome slicer. And these are manufactured in the USA, which is another plus. I am planning on getting a couple Spydercos from their Taiwan manufacturing plant, which from what I understand is very high quality. But I highly recommend, matter of fact, I recommend this knife more than most for anybody who has the money. $125 to spend on a knife. For that kind of money, you really can't go wrong with the Paramilitary 2. They do have a Para 3, which is basically this knife with a shorter blade. It might have just a slightly shorter handle, but the blade is definitely shorter. I can't remember exactly what that is. I don't have one in my collection now, but I am going to have one probably very soon because I love this knife so much. The Para 3 is just going to be just a little smaller package. I did get this particular knife, the one-end K390, at my favorite knife store, Knives and More in Huntsville, Alabama. If you live anywhere close to there, please go check him out. He's got a great selection of knives and just is an awesome guy. So if you live in the area, please go check him out. His name is John, and he will take care of you. But that's really about it. That's all I can really say about these things. They're just so great. I've had some, because I've handled more than this, that come right out of the box just buttery smooth and flickable and everything. But some of them I do adjust the detent, which I just have to make minor tweaks to be able to get it to flick and close like I want it. So you can see this one does not really drop shutty or anything, but I've got to where I can, I just do a little wrist action and boom, there it is. Anyways, if you guys have any questions about these, there's thousands and thousands probably of reviews on these particular knives. But if anybody was looking for a great knife, man, I would just really steer them this way. I love them, and that's why I own two of them. I bought this one first and realized that I didn't really want to carry it around a whole lot because it's an exclusive, so I bought one again in the Maximate steel. Maximate is supposedly is a very hard, very hard steel. Has very good edge retention. If you're looking to buy this one, I believe they're about $180, $190 for the Maximate steel. But it depends on what you're going to use your knife for. I bought this because I've never had one in Maximate before, and I just think that it's a great. Damn, I thought I was going to do that real, but I hit the table. It's just oh shoot, I think the rock wool on these things are upwards of like 68 to 70 rock wool, so just super hard. And so I'm looking forward to really testing this out. I've done some just minor cutting with it so far, cardboard, opening up packages, that kind of stuff. I really haven't done anything too crazy with it, but I do the same thing basically with my knives that everybody else does. But anyway, if you like these videos, please subscribe, hit that like button. I have a lot more videos coming out of different knives from all different companies. And if you guys want to see anything in particular, let me know. I have access to a bunch of knives. And we will see you in the next one. Thanks.